Shalom, my beloved Kesher wives. This is Sarah Yocheved Rigler speaking to you from Jerusalem, right here where the pilgrimage festival of Sukkot is really the focus of the pilgrimage festival. Sukkot is one of the pilgrimage festivals. So I want to talk to you very briefly. Usually we never have a class on Sukkot. We don't have a class between Yom Kippur and Sukkot, but this is just a short message to send to you before Sukkot. So the mitzvah of Sukkot is to be happy. There are other mitzvahs, the lulav and esrog, sitting in the sukkah, but there's a mitzvah to be happy. There's a mitzvah of the Torah to be happy on all three pilgrimage festivals, which are Sukkot, Pesach, and Shavuos. But it said an extra, I think, 2 times to be happy on Sukkot. The Vilna Gaon famously said that the hardest mitzvah in the Torah is to be happy for 8 days straight. Now, of course, he lived in Vilna, so here in Israel we have 7-day Sukkot, but if you live in the diaspora, you've got it for 8 days. So the mitzvah is to be happy for 8 days. He said it was the hardest mitzvah in the Torah. Why is it so hard to be happy? And the answer is because the Yetzer Hara wants nothing more than to make you miserable. And here you are, like, it's going to be Sukkot, and hopefully you're going to be with family. All of you are married, so you're going to be with your husband, hopefully other family members, and there'll be good food, like you really splurge on the best food, and you're sitting in your sukkah surrounded, by the Shekinah. So why aren't you happy? So the answer is because the Yetzer Hara's agenda is always to make us miserable. And it will find all kinds of ways. It will whisper to you all kinds of messages like, you probably don't have enough food, or so-and-so was supposed to come. They said they were coming, you counted them, and then they canceled, and now you don't have all the guests you were going to have. Or somebody unexpectedly is coming, and I don't have room in my sukkah. I can't stretch the sukkah, and I don't have room, and what am I going to do? And, and this calamity and that calamity, and this won't work and that won't work, or, this relative is coming that I have a hard time with, and how's that going to work out? And we have all these fears and apprehensions and anxieties. And the Yetzer Hara puts them in our minds in order to make us not be happy. So we will not fulfill the mitzvah of the Torah to be happy. So what's the answer? The answer is the sukkah itself. What is the sukkah? So we came out of Mitzrayim, we came out of Egypt, and we didn't have, we didn't have provisions. We weren't ready to camp out for even a couple months, let alone 40 years. And Hashem protected us. I mean, the Sinai Desert, I don't know if you've ever been in the Sinai Desert. I have. It's very hot during the day in the summer, and it's very cold at night, especially for more than half the year. When the sun goes down, the Sinai Desert gets very, very cold. And the people didn't have any protection. So the sukkah, according to Rabbi Akiva, represents the Ananei HaKavod, the clouds of glory. The Ananei HaKavod was the supernatural protection that Hashem really protected the people. It protected them from the rays of the sun, protected them from the cold, it protected them from snakes and scorpions, protected them from enemies. All the things that, the desert is not a place that is friendly for human habitation. And the answer is that the sukkah represents God's protection. So to live in the sukkah, to dwell in the sukkah, means to be aware that you are dwelling under what we call the wings of the Shekinah. You're dwelling in this supernatural divine protection. Hashem loves you, and He's taking care of you. So if more guests than you expected are coming, Hashem will take care of it. It'll work out. If some people you were looking forward to coming cancel and you're disappointed, that disappointment is also from Hashem, who loves you. And so that little bit of kapara you needed, and He gave you exactly what you needed, exactly in the right measure, exactly at the right time. Whatever happens comes from Hashem. The more we have God consciousness, which we've been working on throughout Elul, we worked on seeing God b'kol derechecha, de'ehu b'kol derechecha, to know Him in all your ways.